think this is going to be quite an interesting interview because I've spoken to him in character before when he was Ali G. I've chatted to him as Borat, which was hugely memorable and terrifying, but I've never actually interviewed him when he was being himself. So this is a first for both of us. Will you please welcome the very gifted Mr. Sacha Baron Cohen. Hey, Sasha, no, you come here. You come here. Already you don't know what to do, being yourself.
I've no idea.
Well, no,
this is
genuinely.
a terrible decision.
Well, does it feel strange not being a character in front of an audience for you?
Yes, it feels bad. It feels bad. I'm regretting it.
But I would have thought being those guys, because they're such weird comic creations.
Maybe for you.
I would have thought that would be more difficult. I mean, coming out as Borat certainly takes a certain amount of crazy confidence.
Well, the problem with Borat originally was...
Am I right, ladies? Am I right?
Yeah, that was an interesting decision. That was... If you see, the nipples are covered.
Yeah. It's very discreet.
It's kid-friendly.
But that is old school sexy.
Yeah.
So being yourself then, what kind of when you are out as yourself, because I think of you, you're a smart person without doubt, but do you fit in with Hollywood crowds well? Are you at ease with other famous people? Or,
No.
hiding?
I'm very scared to be next to Amy, firstly.
Good.
But I've spent a few years in Hollywood and it's been a disaster, actually. Because socialising has been very difficult for me. I once went to a party the first week I was there and Jim Carrey was there.
Wow.
He was complaining about being single and suddenly there was quite an attractive woman went past and I go... She was looking at him and I said, what about her? She looks like she's up for it. And he goes, that's my daughter. So basically, I don't go out in Hollywood. Oh, wow. There are about 20 more of these. There are about...
But let's talk about your two... Ali G was your first kind of really successful creation.
Yes.
Now, when he was first created, he wasn't even called Ali G, was he? I believe it was just a generic term you had for him.
Yeah, well, we actually shot it, I think, in the next studio to this, the 11 o'clock show, back in the 90s, back in the old school. And originally, they came out, they said, we want to do this character called the Youth Wanker. I actually never thought Ali G was a wanker, but... although he did play with his beast. And so I came back, I said, what about this character, you know, and came up with the name Ali G. Yeah. So if you were talking to some very important upper-class person, they'd think that he could actually be that thick.
Yeah.
So we were playing to their prejudices.
But I guess...
some psychological levels. It wasn't just big knob jokes. Yeah.
But I guess at the same time as well, you were relying on and playing off of what is, especially in this country, a certain innate politeness.
Yeah, well, it would happen in America as well, you know. So what I'd do is I'd go into the room and someone like Pat Buchanan, he was a Republican presidential candidate. Yes. You would know him, Amy.
Yes.
This is for you. So in America, you know, they were even more polite. So someone like Pat Buchanan, the idea was I'd try and convince him that I was an idiot before the cameras were rolling. Yeah. So I go, yo, you know, it's wicked to be here. And I go, you know, so where is we? And he goes, we're in Washington, D.C. We're in Washington, D.C. And I go, yo, is that near America? And he'd say, he'd go, yeah, that is America. I go, wicked. Oh, wicked. It's great to be in America because, you know, in a few weeks I was hoping to go to the USA. And he'd say, no, the USA and America are the same thing. And I go, all right, let's agree to disagree. You know, you say tomato, I say potato, you know. Let's bring this up. But yes, so that, you know, when I'd come in as Borat, the first thing I'd do is I go, hello, nice to meet you. And I go, can I please make a shit? The assumption was if someone's coming into your house and they're asking to take a shit, you feel sorry for them.
Yeah. As Borat, I know you got quite a lot of flack from Kazakhstan itself.
Yeah, they got very upset because I hosted the MTV Awards as Borat.
Yeah.
And I pretended that their Prime Minister, Premier Nazarbayev, came on. I go, no, Premier Nazarbayev. And I got on my knees and I kissed his crotch.
Yeah.
And they got very, very angry and they decided, we are going to show this is not our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister did not go on to MTV Awards and get oral relief from Borat. So they ended up spending about $30 million in a campaign to prove that they were the real Kazakhstan.
And that Borat was not.
Yeah, but meanwhile, what I decided to do was they got so angry that their Prime Minister, Premier Nazarbayev, actually flew to Washington to complain to the American president. So I heard he was coming, so I thought, bugger this, I'm going to Washington. So I found out the half-an-hour window where he was going to be outside the Kazakh embassy and in the White House. And at that point, I decided to throw a press conference outside the Kazakh embassy, pretending to be the real Kazakhstan. You know, I want to say there's a Sacha Cohen, this Jew comedian is not a real Kazakh. He is controlling the media.
But what strikes me is that what you're doing actually, although very, very funny, is also quite dangerous, I'd have thought. You must at times feel like maybe it could go too far. Maybe you would be in actual danger.
Yes, well, there were some times, you know, where things got a little hairy. No pun intended. No. I'm above that. That was a pun in English.
Oh, I see, yeah. Thank you. We wouldn't laugh there either.
Yeah. But yes, so, you know, it would occasionally get a bit hairy. There was a time we did this cage match at the end of this movie for Bruno. Bruno was this gay Austrian character that I played. That's him. Anyway, the idea was we built this ultimate fighting arena and we had like 2,000... how would you describe them? Sort of quite violent people in Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, rednecks?
Rednecks,
yeah.
rednecks, thank you. I wanted you to
want
say
me
the
to say,
offensive term rather than me.
That should get out of jail card right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then basically the idea was, I had a lawyer, and he was actually based in India. We had all these sort of Indian lawyers who...
Why is your lawyer based in India?
Well, cheaper. Cheaper, much cheaper. I mean, you know, we had literally one guy, he was like the expert in Arkansas law, and he'd go, well, in the case of Mackenzie against the state of Arkansas... By the way, that was actually the way he spoke, and that became the basis for a character I did in Madagascar, King Julia. I like to move it, you know, so... Wow, this person's very quick. Yeah. So, but basically, he said, all right, he goes, whatever you do, I'm going to make his accent English now. He goes, whatever you do, he's going to be American now. Whatever you do, OK, not a very good American. OK, he's going to be English. He goes, whatever you do not cross a state line and incite a riot, because that's a federal offence, imprisonable for 5 years. I go, well, the problem is, I am crossing a state line in order to incite a riot. And the idea was that me and my boyfriend in the movie, as opposed to my boyfriend at home, would basically have a fight and then start kissing and have close to sex in the arena.
So you're in front of Ultimate Fight fans?
Yes. And I start kissing my boyfriend, we're making out, and the lawyer had said, you know, kiss on the mouth, but not... You know, you cannot kiss on the nipples. I'm like playing with the nipple. And he'd give me these 15 laws. You know, the finger must not be close to the rectum. Not getting it open. And I got open palm. Is open palm all right on the anus? Open palm is fine, you know. And so we start making out, and, you know, all the time his hand's getting a little bit close to my rectum and I'm taking it off. And then basically these guys started throwing these metal chairs in and I'm lying with him on the floor and I'm thinking, I see the first chair land and I'm thinking, if I lie on my back, I can move him from side to side and dodge the chairs. I go, this is easy. But, yeah, got out of there.
All right, let's talk about your new character, Nobby. He stars in the film Grimsby. It opens on the 24th of February. I've seen it. It's very funny. Tell us about him and who he is and where he comes from.
Well, the idea was, you know, to have a kind of James Bond character, and we thought who would be his ideal brother. And I spent a bit of time up in Grimsby and up in the north of England. Originally, he was meant to be a kind of football hooligan. In the end, it turned out not to be. But I went to a pub in Grimsby, one of the local pubs there, and a bloke comes up and he goes, "Wait a minute, He goes, "You're fucking Sacha Baron Cohen." Right, sorry, the accent is totally wrong. So he goes, "You're fucking Sacha Baron Cohen." I go, "No, I'm not. I'm really not." He goes, "It is. It's fucking Ali G. It's Ali G." I go, I'm not, I'm really not. He goes, "It is, you're fucking Sacha Baron Cohen." I go, "Listen, OK, be quiet. I am Sacha Baron Cohen. Just please keep quiet." He goes, "You're not fucking Sacha Baron Cohen." "Why is Sacha Baron Cohen in our pub?" I go, "You're right, I'm not Sacha Baron Cohen." I go, I'm not. You're actually right, I'm not Sacha Baron Cohen. He goes, "Yes, you fucking are. It's fucking LAG." Anyway, went on for about an hour. This guy, I asked him, I said, "What do you do?" He goes, "I'm a Neil Diamond impersonator. Name any song." I said, "Sweet Caroline." He goes, "How does it start?"
The worst Neil Diamond impersonator in the world.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Mr. Sacha Baron Cohen.
Thank you.